So I know what you're thinking. What the heck is going on with her hair right here? And right here. Wait, y'all, watch this. Ooh, I told him, baby, keep it cool. But with this hair, I don't know what to do. But y'all, that's not even how bad it gets. And how did I get it from that to this? That's what I'm going to be telling you in this video. It's a crazy one, so make sure you tune in and watch the whole video. I'm going to provide y'all with pictures, videos, proof. This is ultimately the situation that made me want to start a YouTube channel. Hi guys, it's your girl Shan, and today we're here with another poppin' video. And as you can tell by the title, this is going to be a juicy video about my whole hair journey, the time it broke off. If you are new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, click that notification bell so you never miss out on a new video. I promise you will love it here. And if you are returning, same thing, like, comment, and subscribe. Pretty sure y'all enjoyed this video, but let me stop talking and let's get straight into it. Okay, so as I just said in the intro, this is going to be a juicy video, basically telling you guys about my process of when I damaged my hair terribly. So just bear with me because I procrastinated on doing this video for a while now. This been happening like 2019, but I procrastinated because I don't know, I didn't start a YouTube until 2021. I ultimately didn't know how I was gonna tell a story, but you know, this story is just too juicy not to tell you guys, and you know, I could help somebody. So bear with me, we finna get into it. I'm finna provide y'all with pictures, videos, proof, and take y'all along my process and what I did. So yes, let's get into it. Okay, so first, the background story. I had been permed for pretty much my whole life, from a little girl until about age 17. Before this happened, I've been getting perms. Like my grandma specializes in perming hair. So you see my curl pattern now. Before this incident happened, my hair was never like this. My hair was straight down. I got perms. I will insert a video. Yes, so that is ultimately how my hair looks. But you guys, I've been loving to dye my hair since I was younger. I've always loved experimenting with different hair colors. When I was like a little younger in grade school and stuff, my mom and grandma, they would not let me like go too crazy with the colors until a certain age. It wasn't that old, but it wasn't too young either. So if I did get color, my mom would only let me get like highlights. Well, my mama was pretty lenient, but my grandma would only let me get like highlights. So me and my sister would get like gold highlights. But they never pretty much let us dye our whole head of color until we turned maybe 15. But yes, so basically when we started dyeing our hair, me and my sister, we really did enjoy dyeing my hair. I still like dyeing my hair to this day, y'all. As y'all can see, this is red. This black is the close to the natural color of my hair, but I dyed it to get it back this color because before I dyed this, it was a gingerish color that had kind of faded away. You will see this on my channel. Just check out my other videos. I have videos of me dyeing my hair. But yes, back on topic. I decided that I wanted to do a red dye. I was in the 11th grade, I believe. I remember this for certain. And I wanted to dye my perm hair red. So yes, I did that. And this time I let my sister dye my hair. She dyed my hair a couple of times. She dyed my hair pretty good even when I was perm. So I let her dye my hair. And we used what it was like the B2W powder with the bleach and the Adore dye, and we dyed my hair red. I will insert an image or a video in 1 second. As you can see, hair was dyed. It was all beautiful and stuff like that. I love the color. Hair was still healthy while perm was looking good. I had got a little cut few months before that. So hair was on point. So a few months passed after I dyed my hair red. You know, everybody loved it. They was calling me Miss Wendy. They was calling me Lil Red. I had all the nicknames, you know what I'm saying?
Oh. Okay.
And it was cute. It was popping. But a few months passed from when I dyed it red, and it was fading away, and my black was starting to show up there. And I don't think I cared for that. I think when that dye was washing out, because I had perm, blonde was showing as well up there. And it wasn't an ugly look. It was giving like Tropicana vibes, you know, like tropical. Mommy, of my cup. You remind me, girl, you remind me of my blood. That wasn't bad either, but me being me, an impulsive Aries, I was like, you know what? I want to dye the whole thing blonde. And so then I did that.
That
I decided to do that, but here's where the problem came in. Before I dyed my hair blonde, I told y'all I was relaxed. I got perms. Before I dyed my hair blonde, I believe I had got a perm. I did. I was trying to remember. Like I said, this was in 2018. I'm making this video in 2023. But this is a story worth telling, so bear with me. But yes, I was trying to remember, did I dye my hair first again or get the perm first again? But I know that I got the perm before I dyed my hair, because if my hair would have like broke out or something after my grandma permed my hair, she would have went crazy and I wouldn't have heard the end of it. So I know that I had got the perm from my grandma first. So I dyed my hair red. A few times passed, and then I got a perm. After like, you know, some months passed, I got a perm. So me being me, I'm like, oh, I want to dye after the perm. The perm, like, that's what took some of the color out. So after the perm, I'm like, oh, I want to dye my hair. I want to dye it blonde again and get like this Tropicana look. So this was only probably 3 weeks to a month after I got that perm. It wasn't long at all. And you would think I would have known better to put chemical on chemical in my head, but I was young and dumb and impulsive. Like I said, I'm an Aries. We're impulsive.
Okay.
So I was like, if I want this, I'm gonna fucking do it, okay? It's not good. It's not really not good to be impulsive, and I try to work on that. I know it's not a good thing all the time. I mean, sometimes, but not all the time. But anyways, you guys, I got my sister to dye my hair, so it was fine. While the dye was sitting and everything was fine. So I got her to, she just put dye on this top half, like this top half of my head, the part that wasn't dyed no more. So she put dye, everything was fine. So I get in the shower to wash out my hair, right? Wash it out. Y'all, I'm saying like hair come out in the tub. I'm saying hair come out in the shower. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I'm like, okay, I'm just shedding a little bit. You know, y'all know how it is with your hair. You gonna shed when you washing your hair. It's just normal. And that's the part that needs to be shed. But no, this was a lot of hair. So then I'm like, okay, maybe I'm tripping. But I just got a perm not too long. Like 3 weeks ago, I shouldn't be shedding that much. So y'all, like a clunk of hair like this. Oh, it's in the shower. So I get out the mirror. I get out the shower, look into the mirror, start combing through my hair. Oh my gosh, I thought I was tripping, bro. My hair is broke off at this point. Wet, broke off. I look like a drunk scallywag. I mean, not a drunk scallywag. A skinhead scallywag. I look like a skinhead scallywag, bro. No cap. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Like at this point, I am just petrified, but I'm petrified by myself. I'm petrified by my results of my hair. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Like, gosh, I never been through anything like that. I had never been through anything like that. I was so horrified. My hair never did nothing like that ever before in my life. Okay, so I can't remember if I hid it from my mom that night or if I told her that night. But I know that next day for sure, I told her, and she was like, oh, Shannon, oh my God, what happened? What happened? And I was like, you know me, I'm like, I don't know. I just washed out my hair and now, like, my hands, I don't know. I just tried to dye my hair. I didn't know this was gonna happen. She's like, well, why did it do? I said, I don't know. I just tried to dye my hair. And she's like, oh, Lord, girl, what? I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, Mom, please don't cuss me out. I didn't try to do this. I didn't know this was gonna happen. Y'all, it's funny now, but you gotta imagine me then. This was horrible. It was a horrible experience. Like, I had to go to school the next day. My hair was broke off. I was looking like a scallywag. And I'm telling y'all about this, but I have proof of how my hair looked. I have proof. Brace yourself. And here are the images. So yes, as you can see, the top of my head was completely broke off. It looked like a broomstick, which it should not have looked like. As you can see, this is healthy hair. It is the same length everywhere. This is how my hair should have looked it, but as you can see, the part that I bleached and dyed was now broke off everywhere, but the back was not broke off. Because, like I said, I didn't put dye on the back. I put dye on that top half. And ultimately, the fact that I permed my hair not too long ago and then I had put dye on it is what most likely caused my hair to break off. And I was traumatized. Like, really? It was just, I just took so much pride in my hair. Like, I love my hair. I definitely still love my hair to this day. And I still love my hair back then. I just love my hair. It's something that I take seriously. So, yeah, it was so, imagine being 16 in the 11th grade and your fucking hair just, one day your hair normal. I'm finna insert some images to show y'all how much I love my hair because I still remember the day. Can you just lie to me, yeah? Get from cry to me, yeah? And all my love. Tell me, do you feel it? So as y'all can see, I'm talking about I love my hair, blah, 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 this. Little do I know, this was the last day my hair would be normal. So yes, that next day, hair was completely broke off. You get the point. I remember the next day in school, I was in one of those classes. I think it was the first aid class, and I had a big headband on to hide, and I literally just laid my head on the desk, and I was crying because it was just so embarrassing. I didn't know what I would do about it. It was very, like, life-changing for me. I know I sound dramatic, but no, I've never been through anything like this before. I'm used to having a head full of hair, whether my hair is cut or not. I was used to having hair, like not having my hair broke off up here, all blonde and stuff. I didn't know what I was gonna do until I figured out what I was gonna do. So you guys, there's always a solution to a problem. It's never good to sit there and just dwell on the problems without thinking about solution. And that's just the 100% truth. So how did I go about this? I started searching online. How to grow hair back, how to grow hair back. What should I do? What should I do? Oh my gosh, like, has your hair ever been bleached? Have you ever bleached your hair off? What to do about it? And I found some solutions online. So this is how I went about growing my hair back. I found that you should use a hair oil to grow your hair back. And at that time, Wild Growth Hair Oil was my best friend. Let's insert an image. I found that you should use the Wild Growth Hair Oil to grow your hair back. And so that's what I started doing. I ran to the hair store and got a bottle for only $10. And I started using that in my head day and night. But when I first started off, I would only use it 3 times a week because they said, the bottle said when you first start using it, just use it 3 times a week to make sure that, you know, your hair is not sensitive to that oil and it doesn't make things worse. So I got the bottle, shook it up, And for 3 times that first week, I put it in my head. Not too much, but not too little, you know, in between. And yeah, as time went on, I gradually increased to 4 times a week. Matter of fact, I didn't use it every day. I used it like 4 times a week, but I went from using it once a day to twice a day. And let me show y'all some videos from when I first started to as the time was going on. I will also provide dates. So let's see. Now, I also started using something called biotin supplements from Walmart. This is like a pill that they say boost your hair growth rate, makes your hair grow quicker, and I saw that biotin works. So I started using that as well. Now, like I said, this some years ago, so I can't remember how often, but I'm pretty sure it says to how much on the bottle. And I believe that was also helping my hair grow, but the problem only came in when like I started getting like acne breakout on the side of my face though. Like I would get like a big pimple right here, big like 2 little pimples right there. And that's what made me not want to use that as much. But I tried to use it, but it's just that like I didn't like that. So I did use it for a while, but I stopped using it because I didn't like my face breaking out. But other people's skin may not break out, but I guess the side, like my skin wasn't feeling it, so I didn't stick with that biotin. But yes, back to the hair oil. I did that, you know, as much as I should. I was also washing my hair on every 2 to 3 weeks. I was keeping up with my washes. I was so-called transition. I was washing my hair, keeping up with my washes, and using my oil, and my hair was growing. As far as going to school and hiding my hair, I always wore a headband to school until I just wore a headband until my hair grew back out, which was 4 months. I will insert some images and dates so you know that I'm serious. So as far as that goes, I didn't get questioned about my hair or what happened because I was always hiding the top of my head. So nobody really knew what was going on except for like people that's at the house with me. Nobody really knew what was going on. I hid it for the day, came home for the night, put my hair in for the night, and I repeated it for the next day. Go to school, hide it with a headband, come back home, hair oil, go to sleep, repeat, repeat, repeat. So while I'm going to school with the headband on my head, I'm at home applying the oil and stuff like that. And my hair is growing. In private and in public, I'm hiding it. So, and I just want to sit here and emphasize how much that wild growth hair oil helped my hair to begin to grow back, because this situation was ultimately the reason that I decided to go natural. Like I said, I was getting perms all my life. But after that happened, I'm like, I'm at an age where I can make my own decisions. And I don't want to be perm no more. I'm not saying a perm was the cause of it, which it was not. It was my impulsive decision to go put dye in not too long after a perm had passed. I'm admitting that. But at this point, I'm like, I want to see what my natural hair looks like anyway. So why not go natural, you know? At this point, I am done with chemicals. I'm done with chemicals. I said I will never ever use dye again. I said in my head, I will never ever get a perm again. That's what I said. Now, I lied about the dye, but I was serious about the perm. So this is ultimately why I decided to go on my transitioning journey, and that is the time where I made the decision to go natural. So again, explaining my transitioning journey to transition is just to go natural without big chopping your hair, or, you know, doing a drastic cut to your hair. So it's just basically like growing your natural hair out until your natural hair, what is the word? Your natural hair overcomes the perm hair, if I'm saying that right. So yes, to grow my hair out, I was using the wild growth hair oil. That was the key. And my hair was growing. Like I said, everything was all good. It was just me and my hair growing. I wasn't putting no weave in. When I first started the journey, I was not. Everything was going good. Until this happened. So I decided I will make a part 2 to this video instead of dragging this out and making it extra long. If you want to see part 2 to this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you never ever miss out on a new video. I hope you enjoyed part 1 to this video, but yes, make sure you stay for part 2 where I will be telling you more about my transitioning natural hair journey. And I thank you guys for tuning in once again. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in part 2 of this video. We out. Peace.